Yo, what's happening? How's everybody doing this fun? I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Had some good, opened up some good gifts and whatnot, and had some good time with the family. But now, let's get into this Thursday night game, Madden simulation, Seahawks versus Bears. So, let's check it out, y'all. Let's make it happen.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears on Thursday night.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Cade, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But, man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Swift out of the gun. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of a new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. This finds Everett complete.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams on the play action. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, here's Swift. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with Swift. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Brought in right side by Moore. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 3rd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Taken in by Noah Fant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Give him 4 on the play. Doesn't help a ton because they're still left with 3rd and 15.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Trying an option here, play to the left. Jukes one defender. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now here's Williams. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Smith. Barner's got it. Complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. And again, it's Smith. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Walker on 1st down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Smith to throw. Metcalf's got it, complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
They'll come up first and 10. From the gun, Smith. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Walker now from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So now here's third and 5. Smith setting to throw. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get it down to a single point. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Toss play, Swift. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They go play action. Here's Smith. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Swift on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying grounded with Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Broke through the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Williams from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Smith gets this to Fant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running is Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Michael Dixon on the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Swift. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, Offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw is Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give to Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and just 2 to go. Going run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Williams will look to throw. Catch made by Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
This is Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw. He finds Fant. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams to throw on first. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. A final throw before the break. Pass complete to Walker. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Blitz coming for Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now Walker. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a pickup of 9. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On the carry, it's Walker. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Smith setting the throw. Walker hauls it in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Seattle! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A handoff left for Swift. Works the sideline inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's on the move, and he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Smith on 3rd and short. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying grounded with Swift. Has a lane inside the 35. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown! The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Gets this to Fant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go. A play fake, now Smith to throw. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Walker now from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves them only a yard away on 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 35 apiece. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really being the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Finds his target, Allen. Has some daylight through the 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams from the gun. That throw finds Komet. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Swift out of the gun. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Off the play fake, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To throw is Williams. This throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it! And in for the Chicago touchdown! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Completed to Lockett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Walker running to the right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running with Walker again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Complete out to the right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'll only need to figure out a couple of yards here. They're going to start with 1st and goal from the 2. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. To the ground with Walker. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Swift. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A draw now. This is Swift. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to him. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Williams to throw on first. Komet brings it in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Williams will look to throw. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or 2. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Smith. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Able to get it to Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now a give to Swift. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the 1st down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now here's Williams. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 3rd down, Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Walker now from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now an inside give to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The give now to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. It's Walker on the give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. This is Walker on second. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
4th down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I can say so myself. Hey, not bad. Had me interested from start to finish. You know, could have gone either way. You know, simulations. It's just predictions of what might happen for the game. But yeah, pretty good game. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, watching my videos, supporting me. And if you don't follow me, I appreciate if you would. YouTube or Twitch, Millie_money or both. I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all, my followers, my supporters. And I'll be back soon enough, y'all. And yeah, Millie Money out. Deuces.